They actually updated the fuck out of that one. Okay. Now we about to put on some chill ass lo-fi music. After that, we about to go on YouTube. And then we are gonna say what's up to my friends. Hey yo, what's up?
No, Afro.
I'm doing my Wishinder bullshit. That's fine. Black Garden, Celestial, anomaly located.
So you're relocating?
Afro. I have a really good feeling today, Afro. Today might be the day.
No, you get
Today's not
funny.
Today's
Wait,
not the
did you
day.
say
It's
you're
fine.
relocating?
No, it's something else.
He's floating.
Oh, just
Yeah, I'm rotating.
I abandoned the set quest. Now it popped up. I think after like a few Vanguards.
the fuck is the
college.
Celestial Garden?
Did you not sleep yet, Liz?
Other than like when I slept when I thought that you were asleep, no.
Oh. Crazy. I know.
What?
The entire nation.
Probably gonna have to look at that shit on YouTube.
All active Guardians, be advised that the Scorn are advancing along the eastern shoreline.
right side.
People scattered here. Low key, but I think you grab not enough. Oh shit. What are you gonna do though?
I almost forgot.
On Destiny.
I was just gonna activate my shit. It's fine.
Not too late.
I wanna do it.
Nope, too late. Already on the bungee screen.
This fucking booty asking me. I get
Already on
yo, it's so.
verifying content, beer. Loading screen.
You see what I mean? Record speed run trust.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Loading screen.
It just just locked me out. I fucking hate it
Here
here.
it
I
is.
wanted to do it.
Which one you want to do it on? You Hunter, Warlock, okay then. Hunter?
He asked me, you fucking fool.
Right.
Do it. Fuck you, I'm doing it.
Which one, right?
Fuck you.
From here.
I'm definitely not gonna-
I'm gonna jump off a fucking roof.
Same. Same.
Beetle.
Because he asked me to do it, and I want to do it, but fucking
Guys.
that's too fucking bad. I'm not doing it. Forget the fuck out. He asked me to do it, and I want to do it.
Nah. 'Cause I did those lady people on my Spotify. I just put songs on my shit.
What is up, guys? It's your boy Bach. To the
As long as you
go
find
talk to
as long as you put the
Marcel.
heart on it,
As
it
you
should
can
get into
see,
my
she will
list.
actually
Yeah.
go forth and beat
But
the
they got a
Star
freaking-
Wars exotic mission on Legend.
Connect.
Things on get there to unlock these upgrades. So in terms of the Legend difficulty, here's what you need to be aware of. First
not
of all,
like
the
PlayStation,
maximum
it's not like
effective
EPS
level is
or Pro.
1850. As long as you're
Huh?
at 1815 or higher,
I say it's not
you
like
should be
EPS
a
or-
level.
Yeah, I know. Unless you feel weird, it's not like I can do shit.
Now if I could have swapped.
Yeah, golden gun on PS4 and CPU is so good.
I could have played
Stasis
YouTube.
Surge and Solar
Oh,
Surge.
that's Apple Music. Oh.
So you're gonna
oh,
go through the very
oh.
beginning part
Oh,
of
no
this
jump
quest
bridge.
as normal. Just be sure to pick
Why?
up that hidden secret chest.
Apple
as you
Music.
can
I
see right
swear,
here.
see YouTube, big man.
Then, as you move forward and as you start to encounter really your first groups of
I was about to
enemies,
say I could both
that's
play
when we have
YouTube
this new quest step to take
on a white name, bro.
So as you can see here, when you go out
Play
into
YouTube.
this area, first of all,
Alright,
we're going to
let
talk
me
about
see
the new secret chest that is going to provide an upgrade to your bow. So thanks to my Ghost Chest Finder perk, I was able to spot
Alright,
this
no.
chest
So I will call it
angle of reeds here. It's kind of behind this waterfall. There is a nearby as you can see right here, you can head in here
Who's that at
and
left?
pick up the
Probably
buff
right, because I'm not here. back on.
this or the pins. So hop up behind the waterfall, and as you can see, you can open the chest, and it gives
Okay,
you
I'm gonna throw your man off the bridge.
This is an upgrade to
Why am I
your
getting thrown off the bridge, bro?
that will
I like
allow
how you
to
responded to that too, which is crazy.
So you're gonna
Why am
go
I
through
getting
the
thrown
very
off the
beginning
bridge,
part
bro?
of this quest
You're
as
making me
normal,
feel
just make sure to
useless.
pick up that hidden
How is
secret
that
chest, as
possible,
you can
bro?
see right here.
Because I
Then
just wanna
as you
do
move
it.
forward,
That's
Alright,
important.
so I gotta just collect chests.
No, I feel useless. He can't ask me to do anything.
Is it down there?
Oh no. Oh no. Ew, I feel so slow. FOV is probably at 60. And I don't have my setup, bro. Oh, this feels disgusting. Gameplay. Video. View. That's 75. I gotta max that shit out, bro. 105. I still feel slow. I gotta change this button and everything. Sensitivity good. I gotta change everything else. Oh, this is the bow that you said that you could pull forever. Polar Hunter.
Because I switched to it. Because I
Why?
accepted bounties. If you could fucking look.
That's unfortunate.
And so the Vanguard shit.
So
It's
aggressive,
kills with.
Vanguard.
Yeah, because he took my fucking opportunity.
Very much so.
Like, he asked me to do something. I'm like, alright, cool. And then Zill always fucks it up, and I feel fucking useless. Like, he can't ask me to do anything.
Oh, it's fine, bro.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. You don't know how I feel.
and as you start to encounter really your
I
first
accepted bounties at the side. You're supposed to get kills with the bow, solar kills, with ability, and finishers. That's why you have the solar and the bow.
I'm doing the Wish Under Catalyst.
How did you die, Brody? Oh, you died all the way back.
I wasn't expecting that. I mean,
I feel so slow on that.
pick up the buff that you need to go through this maze. So hop up behind the waterfall, and as you can see, you open the chest, and it gives you
Niggas in the tower.
In the arms that could hold it.
What is it called? Read it.
Super.
You just said the hold the. No.
None of the two of you.
You care. No, you gotta lift in the cave. I can't.
I don't think I heard the first part correctly
So we're
because
gonna go through there. The beginning part of this quest has normal that hidden secret chest.
never mind. Nope, I'm not gonna repeat that.
Hey, Rafa.
Is that what you said?
No, it's that. I can't remember what it said. Like, no, it's not that.
That's why I was confused though.
Bought this chest kind of through this tangle of reeds here. It's kind of behind this waterfall. There is a nearby buff
It's still
location.
somewhat straight, even.
As you can see right here, you can head in here and
Let's
pick
see
up
behind it.
the buff that you need to. So pop up behind the waterfall. As you can see, it's a chest, and it gives you Snare Weaver 2. This is an upgrade to
I'm
your
legally
bonus
blind.
intrinsic perk that will allow you to
Same ladies in the war glasses.
I'm just handicap.
What?
there that actually had nothing to do with
That's what Rex calls it.
However, that quest is still going to
Oh, you wanna say I'm not handicapped?
so while exploring this
You good, Ono?
Rex is gonna be disappointed with this. Alright.
How did they get this? This makes no sense. It used that.
Auto rifle use
Oh, are you nice?
Oh, that looks good though.
Hi, baby boy.
I just copped that.
Walk close to it, you will see
Hi, Odo.
reveal
Yeah, I need
message.
legendary
so when
shard.
you do interact with it, you actually just look up into the sky. It kind of becomes like a constellation.
Oh, he one
and you
shot it. Oh, he
shoot it.
golden
Now, when
gun
you're
it.
shooting it with
He
the
just one shot that
Wishkeeper,
ball.
I think you can shoot it with any weapon, but you may want to have the Wishkeeper handy just in case. So you're going to shoot one of these kind of stars in the sky, and as you can see, it's going to connect a line to that star that you've shot. And so you just keep going, you keep shooting these different
We have reached the end of all things. Our echoes fade from this place and all others. So I carved this for you into the stars like myths of old. Taranis and I met at the highest peaks of the Queen's Dreaming Halls. Together, we set on a path that led to where you stand. It was a time when bargainers and bargainers worked in tandem, a cycle of feeding. It ended in a great hunt, the near death of our kind.
Guardian, your connection to Taranis activated an ontological reflection. It seems Riven left a message in a bottle. Curious. The era she spoke of was a time of fortification for the Awoken. The Dreaming City should have been a pillar from which we defended this system against the likes of the Witness. Thanks to Riven, it has fallen far from that. Scour her old haunts. Let's make sure she hasn't left anything less pleasant.
Enemies eliminated, okay. No. I'm probably gonna need some help with this. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
This game is okay.
I fucking hate snipers. I'm just gonna put it at that. Fuck. Man, that dude is just hiding. Yeah, I'm gonna just need to bring in some backup. In the meantime, I should visit Zer first.
Zer's in tower.
Yeah, let me visit Zer first. Rex at school or something?
What?
Fuck Rex doing?
Nigga said.
The Rex at school?
Yeah.
Nigga, yeah, no. You got his sister's house.
Ah.
Checking now.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't hear him say he was at his sister's house. All I know he said is he was gone.
That was a funny.
Let's get you back out there.
My Rex at school.
That's crazy.
I see why.
I am at your service. But don't let it go to waste. I know Ikora has things under control.
Let's see what we've got for each other.
That's all in mobility, ain't it? Max is gonna be so fucking pissed at me. I got another Celestial Nighthawk.
How? I thought you can't get duplicates in
Don't
this
say
game.
anything. Don't say anything. He's not gonna be pissed at you if you don't say anything, bro.
I want to say it's arguably better than mine. Yeah, it's arguably better than mine. Well, the one that I usually use. I might just use it.
Oh, you gotta do it, just don't say anything.
Greg, I don't know about that.
That's sad, man. That's sad.
Yeah, this guy backhanded. Gear weapons. And armor.
Alright.
But he's deep files.
I'm gonna need...
Ah, one of our brightest returns.
Oh. Nope, there is not in the same spot.
He's up the stairs. He's near the.
Nope, he's not there.
What do you mean he's not there?
Not there.
He is there.
No, he's not.
Did you restart your game? Because I think you went in before you, what's the name? Then you're supposed to.
Like,
But then again, Liz, how long have you been on on Destiny?
I went back on when it was 1 o'clock.
Oh shit. I tried to restart my game to restart the game. Not my system. I restarted my system. Lol.
Yeah, when you get, he usually comes at 1 o'clock on the dot. So, oh damn, he's actually here for me.
I am an
See?
agent of the Nine.
He's not there for me. Shut the fuck up.
It's an okay roll. I already have this. Resilience, mobility, and strength. I'm probably gonna get this armor set. Resilience and recovery with strength. Yep, this is a good roll.
May it change your fate.
That's my other Hawk mode. Where is it?
Oh, let me see if I can connect my Spotify to Rex's account.
Well, his Spotify is connected to his account. So if you do that, then he'll be logged out of his.
Fortunate. That's not good.
Because if you load on Spotify, you'll see his shit on
Yeah.
there. So if you were to log out, it'll do the same for his shit.
People be spitting today. I don't know, bro. I'm chill. As long as it's a chill conversation, I don't care.
Like, oh, that's just. Vortex Mania.
It canceled my jump because of speed on me.
Yeah, I will go for my PS4 to be able to do this though. To be able to gigi songs, I will go on my PS4 because I can't do it on the 5. Because with the 5, if you swap account, the other account gets logged out altogether. But on the PS4, the other account, if you're on Spotify, Spotify keeps playing even though you're on a different account. I'll go back with my PS4 to be able to do that.
Oh my god.
An
My
exchange.
PS4 just updated, don't catching dust to be honest.
That was about to be a bad jump there, Chad.
Come on. Now I feel like, nah, I want to put my PS4 to stand up, but I'm frightened that it will fall.
Oh my god.
Oh no, he's there for me. Black Talon is a blade. Is a soul. That actually does not look bad. Where is a heavy projectile attack? Eon Swift.
It is yours now.
That's the gauntlet. Does that have a
I may be here when you return.
requires Titan class. Reflective and slave reflect. That's gay! And it looks cool though. While sliding with full class ability, what? With full class ability energy, you gain a frontal shield that reflects incoming damage after reflecting damage. Your class ability energy is depleted based on the amount of damage reflected. That's BS.
Sam woke? I wouldn't say I'm woke.
Warlock,
really anything,
chaotic,
bro, I'm just me, like,
exchange
I don't
includes
have any
charging for void damage. Oh, sorry, for void grenades.
I think this is probably eaten by this.
Acquire this cipher for he one time.
But I'm aware.
If I collect this engram, it can open one time or no?
Yeah.
Should I open it? Oh, it's gonna open one time, or I'm gonna leave that for him.
I don't know, guys. I don't know what other people do with their lives. I'm only worried about me, man.
And get the
Like,
blade
fuck.
free though.
I have enough shit on my plate.
Alright, if you want to go play your account, let's do that.
This is right.
What am I supposed to do? Shit says I need plus, so you got them.
All you gotta do is activate your account, man.
I can't. It has it activated. And it's doing the thing where he has to deactivate it, which gonna make no sense.
Oh, that's bad.
The 9-year
The only
Mercury
thing you could do if you want, which you probably don't, is sit there for hours with the Vex incursion shit for him. Which honestly I might just do since I did what I wanted to do. Okay.
That's bad.
I'll be back.
I'm sure I got that. So, probably do hot dogs. A hot dog, biscuits, or a hamburger. I should still got bread, so hamburgers would do. Yeah, we'll go.
Oh, he was hiding in her.
Yeah, that one's better.
Oh god, go put my PlayStation with the PS4.
I just got a feeling like I should. Dang, I don't even have his PlayStation account. Log into Rex's account and just do his roles. For legendary, for exotics.
That setup on Ana is pretty good.
I'm with it on the PS4.
I think Vector's mid. I honestly think Vector's mid.
Where's my PS4? PS4.
I've been saving up money
We
for
saw
an
it. Yep, there it is.
acquisition for weeks now. Okay, okay.
Fire is the Arctivist's one true enemy.
Yeah, I got.
So has it
I got
always
the
been.
earphones connected. Then you cut off. Yep, there she did. I guess for it.
Oh my goodness. Holy shit, that was bad. Like, it's so good when you control the space on the map.
I'm scared to look at the news.
Alright. Warlord's ruined.
I wouldn't do anything to Vector yet. I wouldn't do anything to Vector.
Oh, I saw it though. Nice sword too.
Well.
But I thought part about it.
Guardian, good running tactical for you again. This is where the Dark Ether Trail went cold. Oh, Petra's calling. I'll patch her into the feed. Petra, did you lose some scorn on Earth?
Not exactly. Riven tells us an Ahamkara claims territory in this region.
I've patrolled this range dozens of times. I'd have noticed a dragon.
They have a history of eluding you, but we'll get to the bottom of this.
No way. That goes so far. What's on?
Well, damn. Feels bad, man. Feels bad for being curious.
Guardian, good running tactical for you again. This is where the Dark Ether Trail went cold.
That made me mad.
Petra's calling. I'll patch her into the feed. Petra, did you lose some scorn on Earth?
Not exactly. Riven tells us an Ahamkara claims territory in this region.
I've patrolled this range dozens of times. I'd have noticed a dragon.
They have a history of eluding you, but we'll get to the bottom of this.
I get paid every week on Friday.
A minion of the Ahamkara here, I guess. Approach with caution.
We're actually forcing really good angles and stuff. Like they're just on Malga and
Bruh. I don't know what to do. I can't literally do shit. I'm about to go learn venture then.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we just kind of lose this game. These kids are trying really hard to win. Like, this Axelite kid is really crazy. But it is what it is. We just lose this game. We were due for a shit team. Yeah, I don't think PPY Monkey Baby is gonna be switching off the Winston. I have a feeling he's gonna be on it for the whole game. Physically can't do more.
After we raise another $10 on EFX. Ah, I need a light. I'm not playing EFX right now. Oh, these servers are freaking out, Celeste.
That's not even the right monitor. You got
dogs. I smell like hot dogs. No, no way. Like great hot dogs. Oh, Lizzie, that one.
I thought you got all. So it was just waiting for the incursion.
See if he's talking long. Hold on.
I needed a copy of Wild Guy to keep my
Hold on.
This dude said, I'm gonna force Monkey the whole game and lose. No. Furry Femboy did not win. Fucking, it's Monkey Baby lost, bro. That kid needed to swap Monkey. But yeah, guys, it really sucks getting the Hog one trick, right? Or the Winston one trick.
se te olvidará, ¿eh? Soy todo un ejército.
Okay, so I can just. Alright.
Perdón por agujerearte. Nos vemos en miles de años. Hay que mantenernos en calor.
You guys want me to stream the group up, or do you guys want me to end it here?
Estoy
Because
en
like my
racha.
OBS setting. I'd have to change around like my OBS setting.
Hasta nunca.
Stay.
Hay que mantenernos en calor.
Oh no.
I might.
You can cancel the melee.
Yeah, I gotta figure out the settings. I'm gonna mess this up like 16 times. So I have to. Wait a minute. I might be.
You are, I believe. Come on, you can do
Estoy
it.
en racha.
Wait.
You smart? Huge wrinkly brain.
Yeah. Quedarás en la historia.
There we go. Okay.
You good?
As good as I'm gonna be, brother. I'm good. I've been playing a lot of.
Ya eres historia.
Oh no.
I'm not your captain.
Ooh, bones is the best
I just made, so I am a big fan of just like black tea and stuff like that, so I just have the black tea, but I have it in this enormous like head-sized mug, so it's so early, dude.
Eso no se te olvidará, ¿eh?
Large. Yeah.
Yorkshire tea, the tea of my land.
Yeah.
¡Sorpresa!
I like it.
¡Qué mala suerte!
Or it's just like you're just caffeinated, but there's no change in like physical state except for you're doing something like white knuckle in the bag. It's just like I'm caffeinated.
You know? I forever ago made a started a video on the origin.
¡Una nueva momia!
Never actually made it.
Oh, I'd
Someday
watch
maybe
that.
I'll-
SB style.
¡Te tengo!
Random things.
¡Iniciando excavación!
I've been almost ready to go.
No quedó nada.
And where? Why so many anime? Why so many anime are set in Europe? Where that history comes.
I would love to watch it. Castlevania is my.
¿Te da vueltas la cabeza?
Did you guys see the Castlevania Nocturne?
No.
I've not seen the new one.
Is it good?
It's trolling. What? It's awesome.
good.
It's so good.
Is it?
Listen,
Wait.
Ya estoy sudando.
And I loved Aztec lore. Like I studied Mexico. We had a big project in 6th grade where this is a long story. I'm trying to keep it brief. where like each student was assigned a country to like represent and like go study them and like give a presentation about them. And I got Mexico, and I was super interested in Mexico, and I actually got to go like visit the Aztec temples and stuff when I was like 13 and stuff. It was so cool, and I'm not gonna spoil the characters, but I feel like they nailed them. They nailed them, and they nailed the lore because that certain. I'm not gonna spoil it.
Well, I'll make sure to send. I'll tweet about the video anyways, but I'll make sure to send it your way. Sam,
Yeah,
tell me
please
what
do,
you think.
please do.
All right, even Boger in chat says it's good because it has gay vampires. So that's a
Spoiler! Boger.
All right, is everybody good? Should we kick this off? Yeah. Everybody happy? All right. let's do
Yeah.
it.
Okay, I'm gonna just do this for an overlay because I feel like it's extra topical today. But pronouns.
Yeah. we
Oh,
should, we
yeah.
should. I was gonna potentially do that as we go through. So yeah, why don't we go ahead and do that now? I'm.
I'm on that good day then, and evening is also chill, but for this, day is perfect. Yay! Variety! No, we call it variety. Well seasoned.
Priya with my the pronouns.
Your Highness.
Your Highness. I like it.
My liege, actually. That's good. That's it. Maybe I'm just old, I don't know.
Lady.
The lady.
Habilidad máxima recargándose.
Okay, before we get too deep into it, let's get into it, guys. Welcome to the Deep. We've got a new hero that everyone's trying. Told by the start of this discussion that we've got a lot of interesting topics adjacent to the hero as well as the awesome fun gameplay to discuss today. So welcome to the Great Enter Debate. Let me introduce my guest who needs no introducing. In the bottom right, not Jack Power. Once again, back to the man
How much been grinding Vector? I was trying to figure out how I could do Li Jiang, and I can't get you guys and Li Jiang in the background at the same time. I don't. Unless I'm done with no stacks today, SVP. I've been getting back in the gym, playing basketball, and getting back in shape. So pistachios had to get put away. It's been all. They put me on these like strawberry flavored protein shakes, and they are fire. So I'm not gonna lie. Like,
I'm definitely a believer of the wonder of feeling like someone's hugging Girls Real. In the top left. My queen, like I said. Priya, how you doing?
The good thing is they're over and I don't have to pay them money for another year. Yeah. And I'm also on the purchasing drive. Like Chef,
Iniciando excavación. Ya estoy mejor. ¡Sorpresa! Iniciando excavación.
There's a big thing.
Iniciando.
I have so much of it. It's all expired already. They got it on sugar. I gotta finish them.
banana bread is go. Banana bread is such a good flavor. That and strawberry.
This might explain some of your health issues, Priya. This might explain. Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh my God. That is a Costco size if I've ever seen one. Oh my goodness.
You got 3 of those? You said?
Real base.
3 of those did you say you had? Wow.
Valid.
Hagamos historia.
That's some real BK. Alright, so let's appearance on the podcast. Bones, how you doing? Would you like to introduce yourself for
Come back to
the
the
listeners
condition.
who are
Hopefully, but they might be.
But did
First
you
and foremost,
see
thank you
that
very
the
much for
fuck's
inviting me on for this very exciting episode. My name is Bones. I'm from IRL Junkertown. I'm from Sydney, Australia. I go by they, them, and he, her pronouns. And I'm fairly new on the Overwatch scene. I only started playing Overwatch when Overwatch 2 came out. So I'm fresh as a daisy. I am impressionable and
I'm just spectating.
talk about everything with you guys. You'll be seasoned and you'll have your very informed opinions on
I'm reading too. Somebody do know.
I'm a super casual and like does not play rank ever, so that'll be fun.
Where's the real player? Top 500 grinders, whining about your 1% no problem. Where's the real player? Representation in every domain.
I'm gold, baby.
Exactly.
I'm the epitome of the average Overwatch player. Probably not, but we'll see.
That's true. Fabulous and gold. That is the average one. Alright, well, let's see. We have ventured. This is the great on top of everything else we're going to discuss our usual and everything that comes with that. I think as we always do, we'll just go over the general thoughts first and foremost. General thoughts, guys. How you feeling about Ace? Then
Oh.
You know, like, I don't think I've seen so much. Love was PvP, right? We all love that. Venture is the first hero that's
Pasamos de la cripta a las arenas. Iniciando excavación. Cuidado, no supera ningún.
I know, and I've loved Echo so much fun. She's so elegant. She's got the height. Beautiful character.
Can't do shit. I just pick heroes that are better.
One-shotting everybody and pissing them off. You know, it's like, because I can make the plays, I can make my first trade. I will say,
Iniciando excavación. No te preocupes, estoy a tu lado. ¡Abran paso! Sanación, por favor. Muchísimas gracias.
I actually don't know what drill that.
Real dash, something like that, right? Where you get almost a horseshoe with the ability while you're underground trying to boot people and bait them. And real, it's hard, but it's great. That's why I like it. Whatever it is, I think both very, very strong. You know, it's nice to see how it is.
La torreta está acabada. Vamos, robot, a empujar. Tenemos que recuperar ese robot. ¡Sorpresa!
That's you know, that's what I was, that's what I did. Voice lines to and I like that because I'm kind of a goofball too. So, you know, I'm getting off on Venture all the time. But they nailed it.
I couldn't even get away. I got booped to some shit.
Overwatch, when it originally came out, I was big on the Team Fortress 2. I was very much, I wanted to play that kind of game. It was very manic, it was very energetic, it was all over the place, the characters weren't too serious. So when Overwatch, the original came out, I was just like, oh, you guys made, you made Team Fortress 2, but you made it like anime. And that was my fault. That is very silly. I was young and I had a lot more experience in the game space now. But like I said, like I wasn't involved in Overwatch 1 at all. And so when Overwatch 2 came out, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna jump on this. I've seen the characters around for so long, and I think that was the easiest part of the game to fall in love with for me, like as an outsider. I just fell in love with characters. I knew nothing about them. I knew, like, I didn't know how it played, and I didn't care the characters at the beginning. And so I fell in love with characters, and I'm like, alright, I'm gonna start playing Overwatch 2. And so, from my perspective of somebody who's only been in the game for a short amount of time, like you said, it's a real experience in that I haven't seen this game fall from grace as some people might have. And so it has been an interesting thing to navigate as a new player, listening to folks like yourselves who's very seasoned, who know what they're speaking about when it comes to like balances and the way that the game has changed over time. It's been interesting to look at that because I don't necessarily feel it at the level that I play at, which is very casual. And all around to play with love with my friends and like that. And so I don't know if I feel the pains the same way that a lot of the player base who's been in the game for a long time. And I think it can be like disheartening to kind of see the way that the game is talked about, especially in online spaces, like places like Twitter, YouTube Savage, and like YouTube comments and things like that. And so it can be this moment where you're just like, man, I don't know why this game gets shit on so hard. Like, it seems really good, like it plays really well from my perspective. But with the, in regards to like the latest update with Venture and a lot of things like Freehan mentioned like hotfixes and stuff like that, I have been observing that from, you know, only a short amount of time, but I appreciate the way that this game seems to be, like, it evolves with the community. So a lot of the time when we have things, spaces like the podcast and like community spaces on like and Twitch and things like
Trying it out on the main channel because the guys played Left 4 Dead 2. There was more than 4 of us, so we got a mod that allowed more than 4 people to play. It didn't work, so I left. And here I am playing Limb for Limb for you. I decided to literally remove myself from that session, which is ironic because this game is also about removing things. To explain, you land on 4 different spots, either the yellow stapler, the red fingers, the blue TV, or the green door. Your goal is to get from the beginning of the board to the end of the board that has the green door. The yellow staplers have items you can choose from. The red fingers, I would compare it to buckshot roulette. You're across the table from someone else and you have to make some RNG decisions on the cards in front of you, and you use items to event. Blue TV is like the midway shop that helps you get to the end, and the whole idea is that you play through the whole board, try and beat it in one go. If you don't, the game is actually kind of merciful. It doesn't look like it, but it is, and it'll let you just keep replaying it until you get to the end with your progress saved. So with all that being said, folks, let's get into it. Ooh, what was that? That gives me stapler. Choose one item to add to your collection. Stapler, or I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna pick it because of that reason. We're gonna be learning here, folks. Don't expect to master the gameplay here, okay? So
so goddamn lucky.
Get that blue part, so I'm gonna go right. Okay. Ooh. Now I think that's bad. It's looking that way. Okay. gets a little dicey.
Oh, I don't look at the names.
I appreciate that.
Oh,
What?
I thought it was like a immense side eye.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Iniciando excavación.
I am very excited.
Perdón por agujerearte.
Oh. Yeah, I understand. Ooh, that's a scary symbol right there.
Oh, he's so goddamn lucky.
Oh. That's good. That's all good to know. Good to know. I love this game already. I'm actually the first person to probably play it. It is 0 reviews on Steam. It just came out today. What is this? Oh my gosh. What is that thing? Oh my gosh. Okay. Save. Haha. Now your turn.
You should just say something about dragging no god.
He bites his own finger off. Safe again.
Never said he couldn't.
What'd you get? Oh, that was safe. Safe again. I think, yeah, there's just one more. What's he got? Oh, please. Yes, safe again. What you got? Oh, no. No. Matchbox. Okay, a matchbox contain a few matches. Keep dry. Burn all cards in your hand, rendering them unplayable. Won't be added into the deck until after the battle. A camera with the ability to see, detect heat signatures. Use this to reveal all cards currently in your hand. Oh, I think I have the one death card. I'm gonna use it and burn the death card. Go on. There it is. Aha, see? Oh, wait, what? If it's one still, and I burnt all my cards, that means he has the death card. Oh, well. Unlucky, buddy. Yeah, there you go. Honestly, you don't seem like the guy that really cares about his fingers. Not gonna lie. 3? How's there 3? Does he have 3 death cards now? Is this another one of those games where I'm incredibly lucky no matter what? For some reason, whenever a game requires RNG, I am ridiculously unlucky. This guy already lost 3 fingers. They're crying. Oh, Jesus, this is so funny. Sorry, I should be taking this game quite serious, but yeah, I think one more and he's done. I feel bad now. And then stop. Alright. Whoa! 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 How many? 3? Oh boy. No, my first hit! Alright, here we go. Blur. There you go. Big old blur. Big old blur. And then they just hit their finger and fell over. This game is very creepy, but honestly, I watch a lot of horror movies with Aaliyah, and I'm kind of desensitized at this stage. Alright, let's continue. Ooh, item. Okay. I like the matchbox a lot. Ooh. I gotta pick that. Jack in a box contains an unsurprising surprise. Force your opponent to redraw the current hand. Wow. A gouged eye obstructed by a thick cataract reveals a selected card's value. I like the manipulation items where I can physically interact with something and get things swapped out. Let's go right. No! Again! I'm sorry about your brother or sister. What gender are you? 4? Oh, use this to reveal all cards currently in your hand. Sure, let's use the camera, right? Oh, Joker. Oh, let's use the Joker. Get that going, huh? So if I have 2, that means you have 2 as well. Oh. Alright, so am I like forced to pick it? Yeah. I think I'm forced to pick it. That kind of sucks. Here comes the blur. And now. What a bitch wimp. Scream like a man, dude. Scream like a man. Alright, let's go again. You just have to play the cards you have. And don't worry, if you win, you get them back. Don't worry. Alright, new ones. 4. Oh boy. Don't have any items anymore. No! Oh no, this is so bad. Yeah, okay, that's hard. That's censored. That sounded painful. Oh, he got a safe one. Yes. Oh no! No! He gets the Joker. This is so
That's
bad.
just my luck.
No! I only have one finger left. No way. No way! I think. Okay, okay. He obviously picked up a death card. I think this is going to be very close. Please. Oh, okay. The game seems to even out the RNG a bit for sure. So I have 2 death cards right now. Ooh, we're both on one finger. And I have 2 death cards. Look at me. Looks like he's coming in for a French kiss. Get my pucker up, buddy. What? There's 3 and he only has 1? No. Oh, damn. Okay, alright. Never mind. Never mind. I think that's it. Do I just lose now? Or what?
What?
I don't know what happened. Okay, alright. I think I need to explore a little more in this game. Oh, that reattaches fingers? That's amazing. And then the wishbone forces the enemy to take another turn. I like the healing aspect. Okay, the game's not over, which is good. Hey! Discard all cards in your current hand and redraw new ones or reshuffle all playing cards. Ooh, that's very cool.
I went underground game.
The selected cards of value. Sure. The left one is literally just like, I think it's good in certain situations for sure, like pretty niche situations, but
yeah.
No! I was trying to go in the corner. I think I only have 5 more fingers. Oh, wait, what? Oh, so if you lose all 5 fingers, you lose 2 permanently. Alright, interesting. Okay, let's just go for the middle one.
I went underground.
Interesting. Interesting. What you got? What you got, huh? Big belly boy. Oh. Oh. And this is getting tricky. How many fingers do you have? Oh, well, I guess we'll find out now. Just did 1 less than what I asked. Oh, wow. He starts with 5 and I start with... That's not great, is it? No. What is... Please, I want him to have... Come on, you can't give it to me. Yes, give it to him. Yeah, come on, man. I started off with less fingers, dude. I'm a bigger freak than you. Oh, no. Wait a second. If it's just 1, there's definitely a Joker. Oh, no. Reveal. Okay. Okay, I'm using the eye. What's it doing? Oh, what did that do? All right, I'll do this one. Oh. Oh, so I click and it reveals one, but I don't actually turn it over. Okay, I'm fine with that. As long as he doesn't get a Joker, we're oh boy. Oh boy, this is not looking good. This is not looking good at all. Joker? No, no, he has 3 fingers. This is bullshit. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna have to use this to get a finger back. I don't think I'm gonna win otherwise. And ta-da! Damn, I'm a doctor. Yes! Okay. Okay. I want to get rid of mine. That was good. I think that was good. The Joker, if you get rid of your cards and you have a death card, I think that is good. I think that is good. I think that is positively shit. Me when I see this video get a 10 out of 10. I gotta go again? Wow, lucky me. Wow, lucky me. There's 2 left. I hope they're yours. And you have 2 fingers. Oh. Yes, both of them are yours. All right, good, good. If he gets one more turn, he's definitely gone. Oh my gosh, yeah, he really comes in for the kiss. I have 2 here, so that means I have a 40% chance. Gosh, jeez, dude. Back off, dude, man. Use some Colgate mouthwash. 40%. Here we go. Let's go for middle. And we're... I don't know why. The middle one is never good. All right, damn it. That was 40%, dude. This is bullshit. I did not expect this game to be super hard. All right, let's continue. Oh, for... Oh my god, dude, this game wants me dead. I'm here to die. Yeah, I'm safe. Yeah, I'm gonna... wow, there's no music right now. Like, no ambience, no music. It's just waiting for me to die. And there it is. GG's, boys. We're going back to the start of the board. I really thought there'd be something in that corner. Oh, hello!
That's my PS5. Where is the PS4 or
Okay, super exciting stuff. We've got a lot to talk about really quick. I'm gonna give you guys a quick breakdown of what we're gonna be looking at here. I'm gonna give my initial thoughts on the hero, and obviously an ability breakdown, which there's a lot of those already out there, but I'd like to do something more than that. I'd actually like to talk about like what the hero's playstyle is looking like right now, what you need to be doing in your venture playtesting, give some critiques on the character's design, things that I think need to be changed, things that need to be looked at, and then go on a little bit more from there. So just stay tuned here. This is gonna be a really important video, and I think there's gonna be a lot of unique things that you guys might find interesting in this video, and then obviously let me know what you guys think in the comments. So overall, really impressed with the hero. Feels dynamic, feels fluid. The juice is going to be mostly in the design itself, but I guess I can quickly go down to the abilities for those you guys don't know. So Venture's first thing, let's just start with the burrow. So the burrow is an invulnerability thing that takes time to go into. You can move around a little bit faster than moving speed, and then you pop out. Great. You do a little bit of damage on the pop out as well. The really thing that makes this really exciting, as I demonstrated another ability, is that this could be done on anywhere. You could burrow anywhere, and then do you see the vulnerability right there? I'm actually vulnerable when I move from verticality or whatever. So you can actually burrow and move on, drop out 5 ledges, and do all these kind of crazy things. There's a couple of really cool rollouts you can do in King of the Hill. I'm not going to go into the crazy tech here, but the TLDR is that it's invulnerability, but there is a window of vulnerability when you're entering and also when you're moving from high ground to other things. So again, like dropping down from here to here, I'm going to be vulnerable right there. You see that? So it's a really cool little bit of an ability. And the difference between it and Reaper's Wraith is really that little bit of vulnerability window, not just when you're moving from high ground to low ground, but when you're entering it. So it's definitely a unique take. And then obviously the major thing with this is that you're able to shoot and charge a big pop-up ability out there. I want to say it does around 100 damage. All the hard numbers are going to be available in the wiki. I'm not the guy to go for the hard numbers. But it allows you to combo your abilities on those targets. So you don't need to fully charge it either. I could just tap it and just do a little bit of damage to the pop-up. You still see it's a little bit over 50 damage. So it's really exciting. The one other thing to note as well is that while you are underground, if you do use your drill, the cooldown is halved. So it's only 4 seconds instead. So I'm allowed to come out and then almost be able to drill again immediately afterwards. So while we're on that topic, let's actually talk a little bit about the drill. Because the obvious thing with drill is that, oh, it does damage. Like, look at this. It's like an extended boop damage thing. That's awesome. That's great. We love to see that. It also knocks people back as well, which is really cool. So you can actually move people backwards, and it's an extended boop too. So it's not just like a one-time thing like Lucy, but it's like continual drive forward. Very similar to Arista's javelin spin in that regard. And then obviously, it's going to do a pretty significant amount of damage and allow you to combo up with stuff. But there's a lot of other things that you can do with the drill as well. I'm not going to go as much into the combos today because there are a lot of them. But one of the things that you could do is you can animation cancel your melee with it. So I can go into like a melee drill, and so I can combo like that. It's also area of effect as well, as you guys may have noticed. So there's a lot of things that you can do with that. So you could, I believe it's area of effect. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I thought I was like gaslighting myself there. But the really cool thing with the drill is not just the ability and the booping and the movement and the half cooldown, but it's the ability to move yourself around, which it could go vertical. And the verticality is really high. So not only do you have 2 abilities that can do pretty significant damage when used as part of your combos. And then also nuances with those abilities. But you also have an ability, both of those abilities can be used as engage or escape tools. Chat, we have mobility creep, and I told you it feels good. So yeah, both abilities are really fun. The ultimate is kind of like an Earth Shatter, but it has a much, much longer range, and it does not stun. So what you're gonna see here is a demonstration.
Right.
It takes time to get to the target. You guys know there's a travel time, and the maximum range I want to say is like 25 meters. Yeah, something like that. And it can be blocked by shields. Now you might look at that and be like, oh, that's broken. It's like 130 damage, I believe, something like that. It's gonna be able to two-tap people. And yeah, in a lot of situations, it's gonna be super, super, super broken. But I actually found this ultimate is a little bit harder than it looks to get value out of. And so you have to be pretty smart about when and where you use it. Otherwise, you actually will either die or just get no value out of it whatsoever. So it's fine ultimate, but there's a lot of like testing and tuning that I think needs to be done. And also, it's gonna take some skill to actually apply it. So let's talk about the melee really fast. So the melee is a unique thing with Venture, and it basically does, I want to say 70. Yeah, does about 70 damage. So it's a longer melee. So you do pay for the additional melee animation. I was able to playtest this at Blizzard HQ about a month ago, and I'm convinced, I don't remember, but I think they buffed the melee damage because it used to not be quite this strong, because that was one of my major critiques, is that for such a long animation, it feels bad to be stuck into it. But keep in mind that you're only stuck to it if you don't animation cancel, because you can animation cancel with both of your abilities. And I want to say your ultimate as well. Yeah, you can animation cancel with your ultimate as well. So like everything is animation cancelable, which is just phenomenal, guys. Like there's actually so much that you can do with that. So yeah, the additional melee, it's like an additional burst and then a DOT. Imagine like Junker Queen Knife doing an immediate burst of damage and a tick, but a faster tick. So watch the HP again. Whereas you see how I missed the end of the melee damage if I move away? Something to kind of keep in mind. And again, you can animation cancel that. The only other thing to note with Venture that's really, really important is the fact that she does generate her shields for using an ability, even the Burrow. So there's 40 shields there. There's an additional shield there. I want to say it's like you actually get more shields for using a certain ability. Maybe that's just me. So I think that was 40 shields for that. Yeah, 40 shields for that. Interesting, and then 35 shields. Yeah, so you have a cap of 75 shields that you can generate no matter what you use. And also keep in mind that your ultimate counts as shields as well. So when you pop your ultimate, you maintain shields. You guys see that? It does not decay for the entire time until you're done. So anytime that you use your ultimate, you're gonna max out your shields and keep it, I think, almost every hit, I wanna say. Anyway, there's a lot of fact-checking to do with this character. I'm honestly not really concerned about getting all the tiny little details right. There's so many other people who can do a better job of that, and it's not really that important in the long scheme of things. So basically, in terms of playstyle, I like to look at Venture as a short-range mobile brawl dive hybrid. Like, imagine if Reaper and Genji had a kid. Less mobility than Genji, but a lot less tank pressure than Reaper, but more mobility than Reaper. And slightly more combo oriented, and certainly like a little bit more burst potential than Genji, at least consistent burst potential. But again, there's risk with the burst potential like there is with Genji. So there's a lot of combos, and crucially, there's a ton of choice. Like you could specifically have to think out like every single engagement that you do, and you have to think quickly. Awkward, or all these other coaches might come up with an idea of like a gameplay cycle or a gameplay loop like they did with Kiriko, but I actually don't think that there's going to be like a real clear gameplay loop. Like, oh, you take flank, you pop out, you shoot melee, boop out. Or you take an angle, shoot, then you're gonna burrow in or drill in, and then, dig yourself out of it. And I don't think that's gonna be really the way to play Venture. I think it's gonna be like Doomfist and Genji, where like there are ways that you could use cooldown cycles, but like I think if you lock yourself into one cooldown cycle without like looking at the situation, it's gonna be really, really hard. So if you want to play Venture, the first thing I do is take really short flanks, short sightline flanks, try to take short angles, and then find opportunities to use an ability to get extra value, and then disengage, and then pretty much rinse and repeat. And then once you get comfortable with doing that, I think that you can start to practice understanding like when is it appropriate to use an ability, when is it appropriate not to use an ability, when should I use both abilities when my team is hard committing, maybe I have just some sort of verticality and so on. So there's a lot of situations where you're gonna have to kind of like, there isn't a clear answer here, and I think that's super important. So let's actually talk about this. Ability dynamics. This is something that we complained about with Lightweaver and Malga, specifically with Cardiac. with pedal to an extent, but it really life grip. There's actual choice with your abilities. So we talked about already. Do you want to engage offensively with your burrow? Do you want to engage offensively with your drill, or do you want to use those abilities to disengage? Oh, and by the way, they're good in different types of disengagements. Burrow goes a lot further, right? But has the animation of going into the burrow as well as not having a lot of verticality. By the way, it does give you verticality if you charge it up, so that's another little nuance there. But then burrow doesn't go near as far. But like, let's say I'm shooting here and I want to disengage the high ground. By far, your best option is to use burrow, or to use your drill, rather. Whereas burrow does give you verticality, check that out, but it doesn't give you very high. So ultimately, like this, there's like so many choices that you have to do with this character. Oh no, by the way, if you burrow, charge, pop out, shoot melee, drill, animation cancel, all that crap, you're like, oh, that's an unbelievable amount of damage, but then now you're stuck without any abilities. So it's like this constant thing of like, what do you do? Do I use all my abilities? You have to make choices. Remember, one of the balances that we talked about is that every ability needs to have at least 2 uses if it's going to be a balanced ability. I think that should be a fundamental rule of Overwatch, is that an ability generally needs 2 uses. If an ability doesn't have 2 uses, it's generally really frustrating. Versus Fortify, I find to be a failed ability, because even though it has technically 2 uses, the second reason to use it is so weak that it's almost totally worthless. There's no resistance for Fortify, it's survive versus Resurrect, like Weaver's Grip, now the Cardiac Overdrive. A lot of the worst abilities in Overwatch are just single-use abilities. Some of the best are dynamic abilities that you have to make a choice about whether you're going to use offensively or using defensively. Risk versus reward. This is really good sign for Overwatch 2. It feels super unique, which to me is like, that's the Overwatch 2 classic, is that every character feels like it's designed from the art stage first, which I don't think that's not technically true by any means. But it definitely feels like there's a lot of characters that just kind of come into existence just because they look really cool. There's a really cool design, a monkey scientist, and saying like that. Like, let's just see what happens like that. And so to me, that's this is proof that you can have like these weird, creative, artsy designs and still make the hero actually function competitively in a first-person environment. And that's really good news for Overwatch 2 moving forward. And it's a huge kudos to not just the art team, but also the hero design team as well. Overall, this is really just an initial impression, so like, let's not shake our hands and congratulate everybody just yet. But time will tell here, but I'm pretty confident to say that we don't have a Light Weaver Malgar or even a Ramattra on our hands. I was able to tell, I will pat myself in the back for one thing. I was able to tell almost immediately, even from the gameplay examples from Light Weaver Malgar and Ramattra, that those characters were not going to be healthy game designs nor particularly fun, and immediately I was correct. I've not been perfect on some of the trickier ones, like Kiriko and Soldier were definitely hard reads for me, but the obvious ones totally read right from the get-go, and I think most people were pretty much able to read from the get-go. This character, not one of those characters at all. So even if there's going to be some issues with Venture moving forward, there always will be issues with any hero moving forward. I don't think that we're going to have another Light Weaver Malgar on our hands, and I think we're going to have a pretty nice banger. Finally, actually some feedback here. So let's just go through a couple of things here. I have a list of some things. First thing, this drill entry is punishable. A lot of people are complaining that drill entry needs to be immediate. I'll get to that one later. But maybe it's okay if the delay was a little bit slower. It's just a little bit awkward how long that delay into drilling into the ground is. Maybe there's a middle ground that we could find here. But as it is right now, it just does seem a little bit too long. Keep in mind you can strafe while you're doing it. You guys see that? I'm allowed to maintain full motion of my character. Maybe this is something that we don't actually really want to change, but it is definitely like one of those like little awkward quality of life things that you'll just have to keep an eye on, and they're probably gonna have to tweak this number maybe up, maybe down by like micros, like milliseconds essentially, right? Also, one of the things that I don't like about the as fluid as this character feels.
Check this out. Oh my god! That looks so badass, dude. This character doesn't feel like the skill cap is crazy high, but the swag cap is so high. Okay, it's time to actually venture into the enemy backline, no joke. Or not. That's so good. Oh, that's what I mean. This is the venture I'm talking about. Adventure time. Dude, I love Goomba stomping people. That's so cool. Oh! There we go. Venture is the perfect swap for when I'm getting hard focused on Hanzo, or especially if I die and need to recontest payload. Like, check how insanely well I'm holding this point all by myself here. I'm staggering, no, not staggering, but doing the thing where they can't cap the point. Look at this. This is what I mean. This is the venture moment. Adventure time. I just suck on the alt, bro. That's just like the ultimate blue balls moment. Are you kidding me? It looks so epic until I use my ultimate. Oh. Venture is like Hanzo in the way that you can make it look so impressive and you just feel so badass doing all these crazy outplays and clean moves. There we go. Woo! Let's fucking go, dude. That's so epic. Also, this is just my Venture montage transition. Like, the burrow doesn't actually teleport you anywhere. Oh! Okay, it worked out. Whew. Okay, that was sketch. But we did it. We did it! Kinda. And we did it! I'm going underground, bro. Oh, I fucked up. You really don't want to burrow without drill. It's just that rollout, it will never end good. Because you can't position far away. Like, this is good. Now I'm charging it. And now, like, I used the drill because everyone else was dead, so it's like, I don't need to escape. You burrow underground, and then you drill instantly, and then you wait underground until you get the cooldown, and then you use it to escape. So notice how I already have my drill ready, but I don't want to use it because I'm gonna stay here. Gonna get out. Oh, it doesn't work on the... That's awkward. Well, do I get like Olympic diving points from that or something, you know? Another pro tip is if you burrow from the high ground, there's no like animation for it, so you just instantly go underground like this. It's time to stagger, kind of I didn't want to stay and fight that, so I'm gonna reset here. I can still harass. I'm gonna wait for the team. Once again. Just waiting. Everyone says this character is like the DPS version of Doomfist, but from the playstyle perspective, I would call it like a hybrid of Tracer and Doomfist. Once again, I use the drill because we already, like, I feel safe. I'm second.
Oh, she has high charge.
Oh, okay, we got it. Having so much fun, I forgot it's quick. Next up, let's look at some overpowered examples. Like, I assume most people think the movement is the crazy part here, but Venture is also one of the few DPS characters who can really displace enemies. I fucked up his punch. But let's look at like a normal insane example. I don't know how else to describe it. Just gonna go in and harass them. So yeah, it's almost the same. So I can use Burrow right now as soon as it happens, like this. We already have the point, so not really going for kills here, but just look at how annoying I am. I'm just like distracting them and stopping them from jumping on my team. Just harassing, it's fine. Now I can't use it anymore. Oh, the 360, the 180 turn didn't work. Going deep. If you use the abilities correctly, you can basically just go touch the spawn door and still get out relatively safely. I need to shoot left click more. Like it might be low-key better. Like this here is a good example. Oh my god, this is actually insane. That's actually insane you put them all back like that. I didn't even realize. Are you having fun in Noise again? I mean, I'm having a lot of fun getting pocket mercy Hanzo as well, to be honest. So, the way you get out of spawn, left shift, right click, space. And then another drill. Boom.
Fine.
Because when you use the drill while underground, it's shorter cooldown. I also love how the movement is pretty limited, but also extremely good if you know how to use it correctly. Just like on Hanzo. It's crazy how you can feel safe going into melee range from a Reaper because of the burrow ability, and on top of that you also get some overshields whenever you use your abilities. Whew. That was a bit dangerous. Okay, I'm going in. Lol. I wanted to pull him into the corner now. Oh, combo breaker! I think this is it. This is it. Please subscribe and watch this other video next. And thank you so much for watching. And tell me your thoughts about my venture skills. Do you think I have what it takes?
I just have the better tank.
Hey!
I can't do shit. I don't know how to play this character or which way to play this character.
It's been out for 13 minutes. Okay, guys, observe the ability. Yeah, this is me throwing. This makes me soar up into the sky, okay?
Well,
my melee is different. It like pushes people and does multiple hits. And then I can do this.
It's like more damage, but it's like slower. Whoa!
I don't think I become invincible until I actually get into the ground, though. Yeah. Sorry, I thought I could do some repairs. I wonder what this is. Oh wow, that is a very short range. I can't do anything more over here, guys. You can't get me. Oh, look at us burrowing. Oh yeah, you can. Oh, I forgot. You can pull down. Oh, there we go.
Earth shatter should instantly kill him. That's all I'm saying.
Earthquake on a mini post.
Yeah, exactly. Earth shatter should instantly kill a venture that's in the ground. I want to see what the
Like, I have no game plan on how to play this hero, man, and it's kind of irritating as fuck.
I feel like it just makes you invincible.
Wait.
I cannot shoot anybody.
Bumbler, if Venture becomes meta-defining, you found out the counter.
Oh, wait, I have an idea.
I am honestly thinking, I would position Blizzard that if that's not how Earth Shatter works, it should. It should instantly kill a Venture in the ground.
Okay. So I can hold down click while I'm underwater. Not underwater. Sorry.
Oh no. Bitch, stop.
Oh my god. Wait, is everyone feels? Oh my god. Wait, I'm popping off. Pop it off!
Dude. I'm gonna force one of them in. Watch.
Okay.
He just needs to peek a little bit. He just needs to peek a little bit. He just get the cast. Okay, or I could just. Or I could just.
To death.
Yep, that works.
It freaks me out when
It's a little disconcerting, isn't it?
Is. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Check this out. Oh my god! That looks so badass, dude. This character doesn't feel like the skill cap is crazy high, but the...
I'm scared to even try and pass it.
We're currently at Diamond 2. Which is one full rank below top 500. I actually think, proportionately, that might also be top 1% already, for all I know. I don't really know how it works anymore. The ranked reset and the new rank above changed the scaling of all of the top ranks pretty significantly. Masters 2 is top 500.
Speaking, I'd rather use it.
Grandmaster is top 250. Okay, when it used to be like top 1%. That's significantly different. Got to change my posture a little bit, and then we're gonna jump into ranked.
Shit, I had a level 3 shot number and it dropped it.
Mr. True says he got an argument with a friend about who is the easiest character in the game. He said Moira, his friend said Soldier. It's an interesting question. Like like what people find easy is different. So it's like easy for who? Easy for a MOBA player, easy for a COD player, easy to carry with, at what rank? Because I think like there's if you've never played a MOBA game before and you've only played COD, you probably find Soldier easier than Moira. But if you are an Overwatch player and you're trying to learn the overall game, and you've played Overwatch 1, there's a good chance you find Moira easier. They're both pretty easy. The skill ceiling on Soldier is higher, mechanically. But reading openings, it's kind of interesting. Like, I watched a random YouTube video of a gold Moira player, and they were just, like, throwing damage orbs into the Diva Matrix the whole time, and I'm like, as a high rank support player, I'm like, well, you actually don't know what to do. And would that player AFK as Soldier and get more value? Probably. These like skill floor questions are really hard to solve because the mistakes that you can make are so you know, we talk about the skill ceiling, but the floor depth goes pretty low, right? Like your ability to throw in this game is pretty incredible. I'll try my best to avoid that myself in my own gameplay. Yikes. Orisa. Yeah, no, I think playing the front line of... There's no tank that is going to be easier to play than, like, Soldier or Moira, in my opinion. For, like, a new player at the skill floor. Because it's too easy to make a mistake.
You know what was gonna fucking happen. Lifeline!
I think at the end of the day would say Moira with just like a little bit of time of learning Overwatch. If you know zero about Overwatch, Soldier is the go-to to begin because it's comparable to other shooters. This conversation kind of doesn't matter. Like if you have a noob friend that you're trying to carry, either answer is okay. You know, like if all of you are in medal ranks and you're like, all right, he's never played before. What do we put him on? More is absolute bullshit. Should be deleted from the game. Anyway, did adding champions rank do anything for the top 500 players? I think so. I think it did a lot. I think it made the top end of ranked way more interesting. Let's just take a look here. We've got 2 goals for the rest of the season. The number of champion players on tank has changed a little bit.
That I really wanted.
Whenever we check, once in a while there's only 5. So sometimes these guys drop out. If they lose a few games, I guess. Some of these are really grinding.
That dog shit or even.
I've played more than some of them, I think. Because I have 200 wins. But in any case, there's only 5 to 7 at any given time champion ranked players. And we can kind of see GM, that purple stuff, going to the top 200. So if you're a GM player, you're top 2... Oh, it's a little bit higher now. Or there's a little more now. There's more GM players. About round top 300-ish, let's say, is GM. Very, very small amount. It used to be top 1%. Which I think prior to this, like, bottom GM, like let's say in the old system, bottom GM wasn't top 500. You'd have to be like upper GM. So I think we're already at my career peak, to be honest. But what I want to get, so you can see Masters 2 is top 500. So if we're Masters 1, which we nearly are, I need like 1 1/3 of a rank, of a sub rank. I think that's where I'm gonna stop, and then I'm gonna try to grind up my combined a little bit higher. Like I'd like to try to aim for support to get close to these two as close to Masters as we can. That would be fun for me for the last few weeks of the season, however long we've got here. Before we insta-queue, let's see how many days we got left. Just under 3 weeks. Red Lion says hello. Hi, back at you. Hope you're doing good. Superman does good. I'm doing well. Thank you very much. Quick play in general feels like a sweat fest. Yeah, I've played quick play. I mean, there's also people playing the new hero and trying that out, but I had some of the most MLG tryhard quick play games earlier when I was warming up. Blizzard has said where Venture is from. They are Mexican-Canadian. Or whatever. Mexican descent living in Canada. Melodic Piano says the best Overwatch channel. Appreciate that. We'll try my best. Getting up to my, you know, peak skill set on tank here. I love the role, but it is incredibly frustrating, easy to throw, easy to make a mistake at the hero select screen in the gameplay. But I'm going to attempt not to tilt. I've been working on quite a few things. Selecting the right hero, not overcomplicating my position, and avoiding tilt whenever possible. Let's see if we can get it done. Quite a few champion ranked players. Alright, Labs. We'll open as Ram just to see what happens. We always can just block and chill if they focus us. The downside of Ram is if they play super fast. If they play Doom or something, we're a little weak, but my team has disables, which is nice. So they hopefully can hold themselves. I also think this map in particular is good for Ram because I can stand up top or on point and contribute a lot of damage. And if they try to rush in, we can punish them.
Oh yeah, he was not wrong.
Ah, walking into walls. Play point against. Play point against this. Wrong. Got the wrong mic on the. Oh, you're gonna die. Alright, I couldn't calm to my team because my wrong audio source is my voice comms. Our comp's kind of bad. We play point against this. Bat goes down, I'm kind of screwed. Maybe just play D.Va into this, since they have a lot of fast characters. Still have the point. You see how we just grabbed the point from him there? Got Moxie on my team, sounds like. Fish on the left. Soldier up top. See, I can like bunker point here for a long time. That's why I like this character on this point.
Trace is one.
La
Help me,
carga
help me,
no
help me.
debería estar en movimiento.
3-1.
Look at him, nice.
Too low.
Todo listo por aquí. Ahora sí.
Get down, get down, get down.
He's too fast. Fuck!
No fucking way. Oh my god.
This guy's Mike. He's phoning in from 1946. Yeah, it was a faster Risa ult, my first fight there. Bringing Ram ult back, I'm not quite there. Oh, we're off the Mercy character, which is kind of good.
Oh shit. Thank you. Touch the point, touch the point, touch the point. Ah, that's bullshit. Help me, help me, help me.
Gracias, lo necesitaba.
Fortunate.
This is just so fucking... He's fucking up our backline, bro.
Tengo que irme.
I don't have any ult. I needed more value out of my ult there. It was hard to get it.
No queda nadie de pie.
I can't really touch. I need heal in a sec.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck us up.
We're losing on these flanks, chat, and that makes it really hard to have a chance. Like, down a guy, you kind of just can't get past the Risa. Kind of like Malga in the same way. Very good at holding an advantage. The counterpick answer is Zarya, which I'm bad at. I can try to play more greedy like I know I'm supposed to try to just get bubble charge immediately off the spamming ass Orisa. I'm a little better as Diva. Most of what we did as Ram there was pretty decent, but we're just always down a guy. If we're gonna be down a guy, we need a tank that's gonna swing it back. So we're gonna panic pick Zarya and hope that this is enough. It's kind of unacceptable for us to be fighting like 3 or 4 of them on the point and then lose a pick on the outside. Tracer low, Tracer low.
This is real low. Nice.
Okay, I think we actually won the Star Exchange there somehow. Don't tell him I don't play this hero, okay? Okay, he's trying to counterpick me, but I think with charge we still win. The health or bubbles for me. Did not find the team there. Fine, we'll take Diva. We love Diva. Not sure how we lost the guy again. applied so much pressure there. Maybe I had to shoot squishies the whole time. Maybe that's the issue. Shooting the tank maybe is the issue. Going for DPS high when Venture drops. If they're gonna be as OP as they seem, maybe.
Pull off the high ground. We probably lost that one.
Yo, soldier? Oh, he's out. He's out. Playing point.
Wow, they fucking Suzu right as you indeed.
Peel. Winston, he jumped in.
I got soldier.
We're still peeling for Winston.
Need help. Thank you, oh my god.
Still peeling.
You gotta be kidding me.
Bubble's just gonna time out, so.
I'm gonna go on soldier.
Getting him, right? Of course.
Intentan dejarme fuera.
Tracer one. On the Curie. TPs. Very important we save the Echo there. Playing point. Real soldier. He's on the bridge here. Go point in a sec.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Really? Oh, that's really bad. Yeah, two right there. Winston low running. Might lose this game, chat, but we've made some adaptations that are like we can be proud of. 5 seconds to touch. Monkey low. I'm on point. Carries one. Actually one. Lucio one. I'm playing point.
I got soldier. I need help.
It's in very low. I'm playing point.
Nice. This is just Tracer.
Our Sombra was at 1 HP here. It helped us confirm some of those kills. Very winnable. He's on Doomfist now. Gotta dive the Kiri. Well, we gotta walk at the Kiri. Good Kiri players aren't diveable. You gotta hold positions that are gonna force them out and then dive them afterwards. Eating the punch is very good.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. Just a couple of days ago, there was a brand new interview that released via GameIndustry.biz with David Vonderhaar. If I'm not mistaken, I think this was the very first public interview that Vonderhaar has done since he left Treyarch back in August of 2023. This is really an excellent interview, and I definitely recommend checking it out. I'll put a link in the description below. In this video, though, I want to talk specifically about some of the things that Von had to say about Call of Duty and its departure, mainly because it resonates with me. As someone who's been playing this game for as long as I have, and have seen the ups and the downs and everything in between when it comes to this game, there's just so much that I'd like to discuss, and that's pretty much why we're here in this video today. So check out the link down below if you want to see the
I'm going to pull out my plastic toy ray gun. How many tickles does it take
I'll see you guys
to get an
later.
octopus to laugh? 10 tickles! And I'm going to pull the trigger. I cast gun, prepare to meet God.
Try and suck me towards you.
Oh, okay. Talking to the octopus.
If you suck me, you also suck yourself.
If only I could. That's why I removed these ribs. As the octopus begins to float away into space. Oh, this is my nightmare! Grab me, Caboose, save me! Don't let this Kraken be a squid napper!
Oh, that's pretty funny. I laugh and I release it.
I'm going to pull out my plastic toy ray gun. How many tickles does it take to get an octopus to laugh? 10 tickles! And I'm going to pull the trigger. I cast gun, prepare to meet God.
Try and suck me.
Larry opens his gym for the Bikini Bottom inhabitants. SpongeBob arrives to get stronger. SpongeBob asks Larry for help, and he sends him to drink water because he is not even strong enough to lift a pencil. Even Mr. Krabs signed up. To start with, he gives him a cotton bar, but even so he couldn't SpongeBob. Some time later, Larry is fed up with managing the gym. He got paunchy and lost his agility. On the other hand, SpongeBob became Super Saiyan, so much so that he can't even prepare Krabby Patties. He even shows off his body with Squidward.
Whoa, you've been working out.
Yeah, I hope you got some glue for me because I am wet.
But when Larry sees SpongeBob, he gets sad and can't even lift a pencil, so he decides to name SpongeBob the new leader, and when they hug, SpongeBob ends up dehydrated and returns to his old self, and in a couple of seconds Larry returns to being the sucker of the gym.
Was just what I needed. You're a pretty good instructor after all.
Larry opens his gym for the
Dog, you ain't slick. I know you took my lotion. Bro, is that what I think it is? How did you... Who gives a shit? Let me try. What? Bro, come on. Don't be greedy. Let me play. Man, give me that shit. Bet you had a low-ass score and you were close to 1,000. Bitch, Doug! Dog, you ain't slick. I know you took my lotion.
Oh my god.
Bro, is that what I think it is? How did you... Who gives a shit? Let me try. What? Bro, come on. Don't be greedy. Let me play. Man, give me that shit. Bet you had a low-ass score and you were close to 1,000. Bitch, Doug!
Oh, she's here. I called Power over a little while ago.
Why did you call Power?
Dogs don't need to think. Do you trust me? You don't have to think about anything. All right, Denji. Let's go see her.
Woof, woof.
Aw, good boy. Go on, open the door.
Denji, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Denji.
Thank you guys. You're going to make me cry.
Interview. Let's go ahead and pull out a couple of things here. So you might be wondering, where is Vonderhaar now? He went on to create a brand new studio. He is the head of Bullet Farm. It's a AAA studio within NetEase that is a China-based publisher. Of course, this led to the question, why are you working with a China-based publisher? And Von simply said, I was really, really impressed by the NetEase ecosystem. The totality of everything behind you, that supports you. You're making the studio, you're setting the values for your studio, you're deciding the game you want to make, and then they're just there to help. That's it. It seemed a little too good to be true, so I did a lot of research, called a lot of people, spoke to other studio heads, and it's true. Von continues by saying, when you get too big, when you get so big and so popular and so much money at stake, it just gets complicated. The best experiences I ever had making games were the smaller things that got made inside of those larger games. That was what was really fun. That's when I was alive and the team were alive. That's when you got the innovation. That's when people would want to work extra hours. They would want to do things. They would do so because they wanted to, not because they had to or were told to. That's how you should make games. That's the fun part. Can you make a whole game that way? Well, we're going to find out. And that's really what interests me with this new studio and whatever they're cooking up over there. So I'll definitely be keeping tabs on that. But this really does ring true. And I don't know what exactly one piece that Vonderhaar is pointing towards. I mean, we can...
Wait, look, honey. We can't do this. I already have a girlfriend. Besides, I'm not a furry.
So you're not a furry, huh? That's funny. I remember a certain young boy who, as soon as school was over, the first thing he would do was to run home, finish his homework, and then immediately throw me into bed.
That has been left in the past.
Really? Then what is this warm, hard thing pressing against me? You getting hard on the idea of NTR your girlfriend with the first girl you ever got intimate with? You can't lie to me, honey. This bunny knows how to give you a hard fuh.
Nah, it's up. Nah, bro, PG lame, bro. I'm following y'all. This what you doing, bro. They wanna jump and shit. We got, okay, who is it? We got Cole, we got Drake. Shit, all of Dreamville. Bro, I swear to God, bro, Metro better stop cheating and make a beat for everybody, bro. Man, I'm telling you, bro, Cole coming back, bro. Come on, man.
I was with Ye when I walked through the valley of death. I gave Ross to my staff, told him lay where you rest. Hey yo, remember that song that we did with Khaled? Nigga, you the reason he ain't never seen we the best. Oh yeah, you said you ain't gon' sneak this. Well, you ain't say my name, bitch. It's cold. And make sure that you read this. Kendrick and Lamar that we love score a touchdown. Red zone, that verse was in this service. Dead zone. I've been calling you outside for a while. I forgot you was on punishment. You well grounded. I live exactly where hell's founded. Born sinner and I never leave the studio. This how I found it. Somehow I'm looked at as a god. The rap savior. Since I ain't get your family ties, I make them pay for your behavior. What you talk cheap, what I talk pay me more than them NBA players. Always better on paper. Y'all saw me shooting in Africa. I got rubber bands. I brought my mama house and I can go and buy your motherland. Brother man, I summoned back power with no gun in hand. The pandemic been over. Glad you finally stopped running, man. A shit talker, a shit starter. I like to write angry, a bald fist author. I can't dunk like Vince Carter. But since you spoke on my Toronto, nigga, I got my arms in a rack. Who say ain't better than me? I'm like Saddam on the track. Yeah, I'm bombing you back. You ain't gonna have time to react. What I do to niggas? Always leaving with no life like Shaq. Heard you got K's and some nouns, but they ain't gonna do jack. Already seen the future, boy. You ain't gonna like that. It's mad disrespectful what you said about Mike Jack. Hey nigga, hold that thought. I will be right back. I got 100 on the line. I better get you wet. Of course you not big three. I'll Draymond this fool. I give up one punch line, leave him in swimming pool. He tried to get smart with a wizard. Boy, don't start with a wizard. They brought me in to get the points now. At point blank, I will point rounds at your fake crown. Can't believe that you thought the studio safe, clown. You not it, you not him. A good kid, you don't sin. Your shot missed, like back rim. I toe tag, then act kin. And ain't nobody ever gotta tell me act grim. Sit down, little bitch. I'm here to humble you. Put all that damn yelling. Couldn't kill me if you wanted to. It's cold.
We've talked about the problems with 5v5 before. In my Overwatch 2 game design philosophy analysis, we talked about how 6v6 and even 4v4 make much more sense than 5v5. We debunked some silly responses in my You're Wrong About Overwatch 2 video. Today, however, it's time to take a step back and admit something. Sure, 5v5 is completely illogical, makes for some really unhealthy gameplay loops, makes tank players feel lonely and stressed, while making low elo players feel like every single game is a tank gap, and is even oppressive of a minority. And I've seen that, for whatever reason, 5v5 as a concept is being challenged again by the community. But honestly, with how things have evolved, and especially given the steps Blizzard has taken recently, I think that there are two things that need discussion over 5v5. The latter is a doozy, but let's start with the smaller point first. Remember how Overwatch 2 added passives to each role? Healers got passive self-heal, tanks got almost nothing, and DPS got a whole slew of different things tried that are still being changed to this day. They had passive move speed, reload speed after an elimination, move speed and reload speed after an elimination, but there was one passive Blizzard chose to give to everyone instead: ult charge retention. I have to ask, does anyone have a good reason for why this should remain in the game at all? Like, I get what they were trying to do. ease the pain of swapping a bit since it's such an integral part of the game today. But honestly, has it done anything but make tank more hellish? The decision to swap used to feel much more nuanced and creative, knowing you're throwing away a powerful ability that laymen might say is all the game is about, in order to make a strategic decision to try to creatively or tactically win your game. Now we have problems like the team that lost the first fight having a better chance of winning solely because they lost the fight within the perfect span of time to keep all their ult charge and swap to the perfect counter comp without any consequences. Even in concept, this just sounds bad. I don't know why this is still in the game beyond the devs being unwilling to revert Overwatch 2 changes, but with the devs being more open for changes now, I'm actually hopeful this passive might one day never see the light of the sun again. I see a lot of people express a desire for the return of 6v6 for a myriad of reasons, but I typically only hear one solid argument for why people don't think it should or will come back: queue times. Naysayers of 6v6's return will point out that even if Blizzard did want to improve the gameplay experience by returning to a 6v6 format, queue times are likely what's preventing them. The sad truth is, this might be true. The only thing holding us back from experiencing the golden years of Overwatch again is a daunting, potentially game-killing queue time that lurks behind 6v6's return. But think about that for a moment. This time, right before Overwatch 2's release, was this really the golden era? I know the Sigma Orisa comp from Hell might not be possible the same way after Orisa's rework, but is this format of Overwatch even what we want to return to in the first place? For me, it wasn't. It was much before this. Well, I might as well come out and say it. You know what's really holding Overwatch back needlessly at this point? A problem that could easily be solved and would account for all of these arguments? It's role queue. Role queue needs to die already. Think about it for a moment. Blizzard has been putting band-aid after band-aid on Overwatch's design, only to notice infections spawning from said band-aids. Dive meta broke the game for years, then Brig was their band-aid that eventually spawned a new problem, goats, which they fixed with the band-aid of role queue, which spawned problems like double shield and, more importantly, unholy queue times, which led to the eventual removal of a tank, or 5v5. If we work backwards and try to get away from 5v5 by reverse engineering problems, we could fix 5v5 hell by going back to 6v6, but that leaves us with potentially massive queue times that Blizzard may not be willing to risk. But if we go back further and remove role queue, what was the next problem on our docket? Goats. While I may be one of us of the opinion that Goats was the second most fun meta we have ever had, I recognize why it may be a problem for the game. So then, how do we go back further to fix this problem? Well, remember how I said Blizzard accidentally makes new problems when they try to fix things? What if I told you Blizzard accidentally fixed an old problem with a new solution? Behold, the new damage passive. Now, unlike my other videos, I haven't done any data to prove this yet, but I would wager with the right tuning, or potentially even just like now, as it is, the damage passive is the perfect solution for Goats dominating a role queue-less world. Now, I see two problems with this fix, but I have rebuttals for both. The first being, what about people not playing the right roles? Well, I'm sorry that you're in Plat, but let me tell you, that's not gonna change. No, look at me when I'm talking to you. I'm serious. You've been making excuses like this since the game released. If it wasn't you, it was your Plat predecessors. The game started with complete freedom. You could pick any character you want no matter what. And what did you do with that freedom? You squandered it. You got mad at every poor sap who wandered into your low elo lobby, telling them that they were a moron for picking a second Junkrat. And then Blizzard stripped us of hero stacking. Were you satisfied? No, you said, I can't do anything with 4 DPS on my team. And Blizzard may have pawned it off as for you, but they solved your problem by accident while fixing the actual problem us high elo players were having of Goats. You finally had exactly what you wanted. No hero duplicates, and everyone had to play a balanced set of roles. And what do you do to this day? You still whine and bitch and moan and complain. Why? Because you're entitled, stupid, unintelligent, and hard-stuck. No matter how much the game panders to your conceived notion of a good team comp, you will still find a way to blame your teammates for something as trivial as hero choice. And after all this time, your elo still hasn't changed. The role queue change was just never for you, and you never did anything with it anyway. Sorry about that. Had to tell him how it was. Now to address those of you with a bit more of a rational argument, we already have open queue mode. Why don't you just play that? Well, there's also quick play, and there's also arcade. Hell, there's even Uno. You could just go play Uno. But why would I do that? Why would anyone in their right mind do that? If I'm playing Overwatch, why am I not playing the one mode that is considered the true competitive experience? The same one the pros are playing, the seemingly only one people use mics in, the only one the devs even give the slightest of a shit about balancing. Of course that's the one I care about, and of course that's the one I want to discuss. Yes, this is called competitive, but it's a shadow of what actual comp is. Nobody cares about it or anything that happens in it, not even the devs. I want to discuss the mode the devs actually balance the characters for, thank you very much. And that mode is the one wherein people are complaining that solo tanking sucks. And while a return to 6v6 may alleviate those feelings, I feel that a return to open queue, being the main queue, would solve all of the aforementioned problems, alongside providing some creativity and player freedom that has been lacking from the mainstream Overwatch gameplay for quite some time. If you feel the same way, hit the subscribe button and like the video. I'm getting the feeling there's a lot more of you who miss this aspect of the game. Let me know in the comments. Why are we even talking about queue times when the thing that killed queue times in the first place literally doesn't even have to be in the game anymore? We could just stop having a split queue with poor saps who miss creativity. Imagine those queue times.
There's no right answer. That's the real thing about it. There's no right answer. It's easy to say that, but we're gonna run into the same damn problem.